I know what you are thinking. Companies like Honda, BMW, Suzuki, and Peugeot are already making both cars and motorcycles. They have successfully managed both the shows and show no signs of aging or trouble to either one because of the other. Yamaha is also trying to get a piece of the four-wheeled world with the sports ride concept. In any case, consider the possibility that fascinating car creators like McLaren, Mustang, Porsche, and Rolls-Royce made bikes. It would be great, obviously, however, how might they resemble? All things considered, we may have a response to that. Because of the chaps at Jennings Harley-Davidson, a dealership with shops in both Leeds and Gateshead in the UK. They've planned 6 totally bonkers cruiser ideas that distill visual signs and character of what the organization really makes. McLaren Sport Bike. Being a best European games car maker, McLaren knows some things about looking pretty and going quick. Since those are its best sweets, it was normally rendered to make a quick-paced superbike that accompanied a full fairing and a front cowl that gets the substance of the as-of-late propelled 720S. The twin headlamp setup gives away being a mean machine, and the McLaren papaya orange paint job keeps the ties with the shading logic. The 720 horsepower car can pull the 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, thus would this be able to sport bike, we figure. Mustang Chopper. American muscle. That is precisely what the Ford Mustang remained for a long time back, regardless it is today. What could have given a tribute to this notorious muscle idea? It wouldn't be whatever else yet another notable American dream, the chopper. You recover a laid, low and defiant riding done on a comfortable seat and an immense handlebar-mounted fairings which resemble the cover of Batman, add to the huge stature of this bike. Colt and Ford headlamp setup is right on the money, and the bodywork gets smooth wrinkles and lines everywhere. Giant tires forthright holds the solid look under tight restraints. Porsche Cafe Racer. The thing about Porsche is, they adore looking vintage. Take their most famous car for instance, the 911. It has rarely changed much since its start is yet in charge of giving the best driving joy to its clients. It's quick, coordinated and fun over short separations. As are the Cafe Racers. Best known for its speed, taking care of capacities and fast rides over short separations, the 911 roused Porsche Cafe Racer keeps the vintage yet present-day interest of the 911 in place with the front cowl sharpening the notable fog light unit. The bend seen on the car is obvious even on the fuel tank and other bodywork. Above all, the Boxer motor shows amazing tribute to the German brand's decision of design, 911 propelled wheels to add to the sentimentality impact. Renault Scooter. Originating from France, Renault adores making deft little cars that can take you around the little cobbled roads of the mold capital of the world. The French know how to make pleasant and up-to-date plans and are reflected in their cars as of late. The Renault bike can make you an overnight star. The retro position of the bike has been impeccably chiseled with some extremely cool-looking bodywork fastened to modern outline bits and highlights, giving the bike an exceptionally slippery interest. That widened since quite a while ago red seat are sufficient for anybody to experience passionate feelings for this. Rolls-Royce Bagger. This privilege here is the cream of the product and is making a beeline for increased present expectations for comfort, accommodation, power, style, and most vital of all, craftsmanship. Much the same as the Rolls-Royce Phantom, an extravagance yacht right now in its 8th era. The characteristic movement to such a car would be an extravagance bagger. Brilliant, reckless and control are what is overflowing out when you observe this extravagant stone monument. Knowing it's being made by RR, there wouldn't be a more elevated amount of extravagance accessible on 2 wheels. The forcing front gets gigantic barbecue and bumper that accompanies the image of extravagance, the flying woman gem. Covered up underneath all that bodywork is another effective creation that can drive even such a stature to rocket speeds. Given this solace and class driving highlights, make certain to discover it in the carports of royals and heroes alike. Land Rover Dirt Bike. The soul of enterprise started root in 1948 when the Rover organization accompanied the Land Rover, a 4-wheel drive car with off-road capacities. The quintessential vehicle, even today, can take you puts no other car can and was fitting to see the tribute be an enduro enterprise cruiser. Slapped with panniers and long travel suspension, the Bi-and-E can take you on unbeaten way gracefully. The studded tires and an extra one hung at the back will keep you moving without end regardless of any road conditions.